All right, we are standing at 14,115 feet with Dave Carapetyan. 10 minutes, 4 seconds.
Oh, so close.
In the 101st running of the Broadmoor Pikes Peak International Hill Climb, brought to you by Gran Turismo. When you got up here, I couldn't tell if it was fatigue or exhaustion. What were you feeling sitting in the seat?
Well, I lost the brakes about 3 miles ago. So we got to the top section, and I came past Devils, and that was that. Came into first corner past Devils and shunk to the floor. Had a little bit of brake and was like, oh, we're doing that. Started pumping, came into bottomless, and it was full floor, pump, 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 pump. And at that point, I was like, all right, well, we're not breaking any records, but I'm sure it's getting up here, pardon my French. It's been, I've been coming up here since this place was 14,110 feet tall. My rookie year was 05, and I'm thrilled to be here. Our number's 959. I've been hoping to get into the 9 since I was a teenager, and we were that close, but you know what they say, it's always next year.
Talk about the experience of sitting on the start line here. All the energy, all the people waiting for that green flag. What are your emotions in that moment like?
They're not too far from what they are now. You're on the cusp of tears from the intensity of the whole thing. You know, I think there really is nowhere on the face of the planet that comes anywhere near what this event is, what Pikes Peak is. And the diversity of the cars, I mean, we're behind a Radical with a diesel. We've got Reese, who's, you know, stomping on everybody in a basically production BMW. And then Robin's converted a sports racer. There's so much love that goes into every one of these cars from so many people, so many family members that make sacrifices. And it's hard not to be present with that, both down there and then, of course, when you're up here at the top.
Talk to me about the specific people. Who do you need to thank? Who helped you get here this year?
Oh man, it's been an enormous amount of people. Cole at Sierra Cars was kind enough to lend me his car. Unfortunately, he still has 30 seconds on me from his fastest time. But I think it's probably because he drained some of my brake fluid before he came up. So, you know, that sounds like Cole. Obviously, KJ Miller with the right pedal for coming up and doing media with us. Mark, Steve Wilson done media all week. Sheldon from Mara Fabrication, Mara Sport. He took this car on 3 weeks ago and prepped it by himself in his garage, and then our buddy Taylor from Fervor Motorsports came down. And then RG Nets, these guys have deployed the coolest possible network of all time at our rally school back in Texas, and we're hoping to get them up here deploying some of their RxG tech so we can have connectivity all the way up the mountain in the next few years, and they were kind enough to jump on and support the car, so I need a nap. That's all I know now.
Last question. This entire hill is covered in people who got here last night and camped, people who slept in their cars outside the lines this morning. What do these fans mean to you as you're driving up the hill?
You know, it's, as I was saying earlier, it's hard not to see your friends, your family, your loved ones, people who, whether they know who you are or not, want to see you, you know, set a personal best and have the best time ever. And it's, I mean, we've all been that kid. We've all been that person standing on the side of the road, on the side of the track, watching other people, you know, having their best day ever and supporting them. And you can feel, I mean, love is a tangible force, and you can feel it all the way up.
Well, congratulations to you. A great run. Enjoy the ride down.
Yeah, and the nap first.